CCW fans, tonight I have Austin Lane with me. Now, Austin, tonight you're wrestling Marko Stunt, the bodyguard of the Pinnacle. What are your thoughts going into this match?
My thoughts first off is we're here to have a good time. So take a button off, Frodo. Relax a little bit. Don't be so monotone. This is CCW on Fight TV. All right. So my thoughts going into tonight against Marko Stunt. First match here, Marko's a little guy, but I'm not underestimating him. See, the thing is, I've never claimed to be the biggest, always the best, so I will not take him lightly. From day one, I stepped foot in this company, I said I was the rope-to-rope and pillar-post best of the best. From Ricochet to Colt Cabana to Brandon Barbwire to Hollis Jarreau, I've done it all, and I proved it that I am the best of the best. Tonight is one step. This is the beginning of my road back to the CCW Championship. So that was for you. This is for Jeff Odell. Jeff, I am coming for your title. I'm going to take every single member of the Pinnacle out one by one. I promise you, when this is all said and done, you will never, ever underestimate me. I am the best of the best. And that's all you need to know about tonight.
Let's take it to the ring.
Cape Championship Wrestling and Fight TV fans, welcome to another episode of Chaos here on the Fight TV network, of course. Some strong words there from Austin Lane, getting ready for that huge main event tonight, going against the bodyguard of the Pinnacle, Marko Stunt. But first off, we got a great match to start with tonight. Dell Tucker, the King of Darkness, versus the Incredible Tattoo. Shannon Young, Asa Gray, Ali Hebert, and Dalton Anthony here to call the action for you tonight as you see Dell Tucker making his way down to the ring. And Asa, he looks like he's having fun.
Surprisingly, no one in the Pinnacle really seems like they're having a great time.
Not lately.
But, you got to think that the cockiness of Dell Tucker's really going to come into play here. You saw Jeff Odell behind him. But this is a man that you never want to underestimate.
No, Dell Tucker's very, very dangerous. Also very dangerous, though, the Incredible Tattoo. Now, Dalton, that title he's got around his shoulder, that used to belong to someone else.
Yes, in Tennessee, from what I hear, this is a very storied rivalry. Actually, he won that belt not too long before this match, apparently, from what I've heard from Dell. So this should be interesting going in.
That should be a great matchup here. You got two of the better wrestlers in CCW. Just absolutely fantastic going one-on-one there. You got Lane Austin refereeing this match. He should keep an eye on things. And we already got some fan in the crowd who's not particularly happy with Dell Tucker. And can you blame him?
You really can't, but, Dell's got to get past this. If he wanted popularity with the crowd, he picked her wrong team to really associate with here.
He never would have turned his back on the CCW fans so many months ago if he was looking for that popularity spike. Of course, Jeff Odell there on the outside, taking some time to jaw with the fans, as usual. It's his persona. And we got a...
Speaking of popularity, we got Tattoo revving up the crowd here.
Tattoo, very, very popular. You said this a couple of weeks ago when he was in that big triple threat match with Damone and Brandon Espinoza. One of the most popular wrestlers in CCW by far.
Easily.
And then you have Dell Tucker,
who, again, will take the time to jaw at any individual in the crowd. Whereas Tattoo can just get the entire building behind him.
It doesn't take much. High-flying, incredible action.
Oh.
And we see that kind of fast-paced action you're going to see tonight off the start with Tattoo getting a quick almost pin there on Dell Tucker. Dell Tucker complaining to Lane Austin. Lane Austin having none of it, as he shouldn't.
Looks like he's trying to claim that he got a handful of tights there, but...
Asking the crowd for their opinion. There's a nice close-up for the fans at home.
And that kind of, I think, is going to be a little bit of a preview for this match. Dell's going for that traditional lockup, and Tattoo was able to just quickly get behind him, get him down.
Well, Tattoo is so fast. So fast and so charismatic. As you can see right here.
Crowd eats it up.
Locking up again, but Tattoo again goes for the quick roll-up, but Dell kicks out once again. I think he got maybe a 1.5 there.
Pretty smart of Dell to try to get to the outside, collect his thoughts here. He's going to have to realize that this that traditional lockup's not really going to be in Tattoo's game plan. You see him there arguing with the cameraman.
Maybe Jeff Odell giving him some advice on how to avoid that same roll-up for a third time. They say third time's the charm. Although there's nothing charming about Dell Tucker. Oh, Tattoo having enough of him, get outside, flips him back in the ring. Dell finds himself in the corner and on his back early. Nice kick there by Tattoo. Follows up with a second one, and a third one, and a fourth one.
Just lighten him up.
And it's a procession now. Allie, do you want to clap along?
I think the fans have got this.
This is course line of kicks continues.
It just keeps going. It's like the Duracell kicks. And I don't think...
and they're speeding up. Like, usually whenever someone is...
Oh, nice kick there. And Dell Tucker is in trouble.
Normally someone will slow down on their offense.
I don't know.
Dell doesn't know where he is.
What was Dell going for there? I don't know, but Tattoo gets a quick pinfall, but doesn't get him.
Dell is tough, but...
Dell is in trouble already. Tattoo showing dominance early on in this match.
Maybe kind of showing us what led to him winning that championship from Dell.
Well, he's feeding on that crowd, too, and that crowd loves Tattoo, like we said before. Everything this guy does, the crowd eats up. Tattoo puts him in the corner. He's going to whip him into the opposite. But Dell with the reversal. Tattoo, tried to flip over him. Dell too smart. Brutal kick to the head puts Tattoo down.
What a boot.
The momentum has shifted in this match so quickly. And you see how dangerous Dell Tucker is, how quickly he can turn it on and get back in control.
Just drops the elbow across the face.
Dell Tucker, one of the most dangerous members of the Pinnacle, and that's already a stacked roster.
We've talked about his striking ability before, and just that one kick is enough to rock Tattoo.
He's a hard hitter. He's a hard wrestler. There's not much Dell Tucker can't do. You got to give him credit. Dell throws him into the ropes. Tattoo ducks under. Ducks under again. A nice cross body off that middle rope, I believe. Gets a 2 count. But Dell just turns him inside out with that clothesline.
We saw a little glimpse of that speed and high-flying ability that Tattoo is so good at.
Yeah, but Dell found a way to neutralize him, laying him out with that clothesline. The Tattoo looks really hurt as Dell lays into some hard kicks of his own. That looks like the side of the head right there.
Yeah, this has got to be Dell's game plan coming in of just grounding Tattoo, staying on him with these hard strikes.
You have to. If you give Tattoo a chance to get around and fly around that ring, you're never going to catch him.
And look at
how much joy. You were going to say how much joy Dell Tucker's taking in the punishment he's serving Tattoo. He looks like it's ecstasy for him.
He just enjoys hurting people.
He is the king of darkness.
And he's damn good at it, too.
Alec, can we say damn on this network?
Ron Simmons got to.
That's true. Tattoo ducks under. Couple hard shots. Look, Tattoo getting some momentum here. Swing after swing after swing. Spinning back fist right there.
Some impressive strikes of his own.
He looks a little out of it, though. I think that clothesline really took it out of him. We got here. Back and forth with Tucker and Tattoo. And beautiful roundhouse. Enziguri type maneuver right there. Puts Dell down, and Tattoo's got a moment to breathe here.
But he's really going to have to muster up the energy and stay on Dell.
As much as you don't want Tattoo flying around that ring, you do not want Dell getting a chance to get back up and putting more punishment. He loves doing it right there. Oh, God. What a brutal twist.
Just slamming his shoulder into the mat.
Just ripping the arm from the socket. Dell going to go for the pin here. That might be enough. Tattoo. Half-hearted kick out by Tattoo. I think that hurt really bad.
And now just look at these just straight punches right to the face.
Just laying shots in, shot after shot after shot. Nothing pretty about it, just brutal.
See the referee having to get involved.
Lane Austin keeping an eye on this. You have to with Dell Tucker. Any member from the Pinnacle will take advantage whenever they can. And look at this. Kind of an unorthodox maneuver there, but definitely works. Putting pressure on the ribs and the arm.
And again, Dell taking the chance to kind of mug at the camera.
He's good at it. Everything he does is good.
Just clawing.
That's why the Pinnacle wanted him so bad.
Driving the knee into the side of Tattoo.
It's like every few seconds he adds something new to this move to put more punishment in. Tattoo trying to stir here, trying to get the crowd behind him.
Crowd getting behind him, going to be able to drive him to his feet here.
Tattoo. The hip tosses him over. Dell right back on his feet, though. Tattoo went for another hip toss. Dell reverses it into
that abdominal stretch.
Abdominal stretch, yeah. Smart wrestling on the behalf of Dell Tucker.
Look at the torque. He's trying to rip the muscle from the rib bone there.
Well, that's how you keep somebody grounded. You rip into them. You rip them apart. You don't give them a chance to breathe. You take the wind out of them. You hurt the legs, hurt the arms. Anything you can do to keep them from getting that momentum and flying around the ring. And look at that. Throwing hard shots to the rib. Lane Austin keeping a close eye on this, and he better.
Look at Tattoo, smart, trying to get the elbow into the knee of Dell to get him to break the hold, which he does.
It works. Oh, but Dell goes into a pump handle slam. Oh, no, into a backbreaker. Could that be enough to put Tattoo down?
He took that brief moment.
That might have cost him.
And that's what Tattoo needed. Just he wasn't immediately into the cover.
That 1 second gave him all the chance he needed to get out of there. Dell going back to the ground with looks like a chin lock, possibly. Sleeper hold of some sort. Yep, he's got that cinched in pretty good, Dalton.
Yeah, he's been cutting off the air perfectly this entire match. Everything he's done has been to slow down and make Tattoo breathe a little bit harder.
Crowd again trying to rally Tattoo to his feet.
And Dell, not only is he wearing him down, he's taking a good chance to get some air back himself.
Flips him over. Slides behind him.
Oh, chop in the corner. And Jeff Odell didn't like that.
And just look how exhausted both of these men are.
Tattoo rallying the crowd once again. What's he thinking here? You never know what Tattoo is thinking, what insane thing he's about to pull off next. Oh, went for the splash in the corner. That's how he hurt himself against Damone and Brandon a couple of weeks ago. Knocked his lights out. He didn't land on his head this time, thank God, but it definitely did some damage to him.
And look at Dell going right at the knee. Oh,
and a kick to the face. Dell Tucker back in control of this match. Unless he's going to go for another pinfall here. 2.5. He's getting closer.
He believed he had it, but that kind of almost cocky pinfall of...
Didn't secure it as well as he should have. You don't play around with either of these guys here. This is top-level talent in CCW going in the ring right now.
And no matter how worn down you think you have Tattoo, you never want to take him for granted.
He could explode at any time. Del Tucker picks him up, scoops him up, slams him down. Takes a second to adjust the knee pad there. And maybe taking too long, Asa.
Oh, just look at the disrespect.
Just steps right over him and on top of him. Dell looks like he might be going to the top rope here. Maybe going to go for a high-risk maneuver of his own. We've seen him do it before. It doesn't go up very often.
Taking an extra second to really taunt at the crowd.
Goes for an elbow. Oh, but Tattoo ducks out of the way. Just sat back up, and all that wasted time that Del Tucker took. Taunting the crowd, fixing his knee brace, getting up on the top rope. Gave Tattoo more than enough time to get up. And I think Del Tucker is just, the arrogance is on display, and it cost him.
It really did, and now the crowd is firing up Tattoo. Like I said earlier, he gets such an energy from the crowd here at CCW.
Tattoo blocks the shot, throws another one of his own. Blocks another one and returns fire.
You're not often going to see someone outstrike Del Tucker.
Or reverses the whip in the corner. Oh, but a great shot puts down there quick. And another one. It's like a forearm.
Oh, spinning heel kick right to the face.
Del Tucker in trouble again. Tattoo's got thoughts.
Oh. Drags his foot right into the sternum.
Hops over Dell. Hops up to the top rope. Split like a moonsault. Puts him down. Gets both legs hooked.
Oh.
Where did Del Tucker get the energy to kick out of that one?
We know how tough Dell is.
He is. He's a tough man. One of the best members on the roster and possibly the best wrestler in the Pinnacle. Don't tell Hollis I said that. Del whips him in. The Tattoo drop toe hold. Puts him in the middle rope there. What's Tattoo going for here? Oh, a splash to the back of the body. I haven't seen that before.
Driving his neck right into the rope, and Tattoo again immediately goes to the top. That's where he's comfortable.
Yeah, but Del Tucker goes to the opposite side. Tattoo can't reach him over there. And now look at Jeff Odell getting right in Tattoo's face. Lane Austin needs to get him out of here. How do you combat the numbers when you've got Jeff Odell out there?
Although how smart is Tattoo? He just ignores him.
Oh, but Del Tucker rolls through. Picks him up. Puts him on his shoulders and a fireman's carrying a... going to sleep right to the face of Tattoo. That might be it there. Interesting pin there. And that's it. Del Tucker gets him.
Huge win for the Pinnacle.
Incredible match. But with the help of Jeff Odell, once again.
That extra second up at the top arguing with Jeff.
Every time. Every time. Jeff Odell is a mastermind in Cape Championship Wrestling.
And he's certainly letting everybody know it.
Say what you will, though. Hard-fought victory for Del Tucker. slapping the fans' hand. But stay tuned, guys. We've still got that Marko Stunt versus Austin Lane match coming up. It's going to be incredible.
Yo, this is Sin, and you're watching CCW Chaos on Fight TV.
And thank you, Sin. One of our favorites here at CCW. As we get to the main event of the night, Marko Stunt, once again led out by Jeff Odell, the bodyguard of the Pinnacle, who, Allie, from what we've seen so far...
He's wearing a fanny pack.
He is wearing a
and
fanny
suspenders.
pack. But at least he's wearing a shirt this time. At least he's wearing pants.
Are we sure he's going to keep it on?
Wait and see.
This is an interesting matchup because you have Austin Lane, the best of the best, one of the best wrestlers in the world, period, going against Marko Stunt, who we know as the manager of the bodyguard of the Pinnacle, and kind of a clown.
And just real quick, as lighthearted as it looks like Marko is taking this match, look at the face of Austin Lane.
Austin Lane's not happy.
He is driven. He is on a mission to destroy the Pinnacle.
Yes.
And he's starting it with the bodyguard, Marko.
His hatred of the Pinnacle definitely showing on his face right now. But Dalton, Marko Stunt, not just a clown, not just the bodyguard of the Pinnacle, but from what we understand, a wrestler.
Oh, look at, and just the disrespect immediately. This match happened because at the last show these two were at, Marko...
Oh, God! Oh, Austin comes out the gate with a kick to the face. And what is he doing? The bell hasn't even rung yet!
The match is not started. Lane is trying to...
Package pile driver on Marko Stunt and Austin Lane. He's pinning him, but there's no reason to pin yet. The match hasn't started.
And you see the referee, Lane Austin, here trying to plead with Austin
to get up and let the match start, although I think Marko's dead. Dalton, I was going to ask you about Marko's wrestling talent. Does that matter now?
It may not. We don't know a whole lot about Marko. All I know from talking to him, he's kind of an eccentric guy, but he's wrestled in Tennessee and Mississippi. That's all I know. But Jeff Odell brought him in. Even though it just happened, you have to know if Odell brought him in, he has to be talent of some sort. And
confidence to no end. Allie, I understand that rumor is that Marko even handed out streamers to people in the crowd to throw and when he wins tonight.
Oh, that's sure brave of him.
It was.
Here we go. The match actually started. Look at these quick strikes by Marko.
But another brutal kick by Austin Lane, and this kid doesn't have much of a chance so far. Dumps Marko to the outside of the match, and guys, strap yourself in for this Austin Lane match because it's going to be 100 miles per hour.
There's a reason he's known as the human highlight reel.
Yes.
And I think we're about to see one of those reasons.
Oh, but Marko's so quick getting back in the ring. Goes under Austin's legs. And a Hurricane Rana, but Austin flips out of it. Marko taking a second.
And look at Jeff Odell trying desperately to warn him.
But Austin puts Marko back down. Marko may be biting off more than he can chew here. Leapfrogs over Austin Lane. Austin catches him in the roll-up and has him in a German suplex position. But Marko with a hard elbow gets out of it. Bounces off the rope, flips onto Austin Lane's shoulders, and another Hurricane Rana. This one actually puts him down, though. And what is happening with Marko Stunt?
I mean, you don't want to say that maybe Austin could have underestimated Marko here. But
I think maybe we all underestimated Marko here because Marko not giving him a second. Oh my God! Austin catches him on the way out, and I think Marko Stunt may be out cold. The Cinderella story of Marko Stunt's first match in CCW may be over.
And this is a ruthless side of Austin Lane that we really haven't seen yet.
He's usually having fun. He's slapping hands. There's no fun in Austin Lane's face right now. Oh my God. Just spikes him on the apron. Dalton, that's the hardest part.
Every time.
And there's a little bit of pride there, slapping some lucky fans' hands there.
And Austin this is a fire in him that we really haven't seen.
Well, he's been pushed around by the Pinnacle so much. He's been pushed around by Jeff Odell. He's been screwed out of title matches. He's been screwed out of matches. Austin Lane is looking for blood, and unfortunately, Marko Stunt just volunteered his body for science.
Marko answering with a strong chop of his own.
But look at Austin Lane's face. Answers back with a harder chop. Shot to the ribs and another chop.
If this is...
I think Marko maybe poked
thumb
the eyes there. Marko. Kick to the face. Has Austin reeling. And another kick to the jaw. That was so painful. And a Dragon Rana. What is happening?
Yeah, I don't think anyone could have expected this from Marko.
Marko Stunt back in the ring. He's going to... Over the top rope. Just right down on Austin Lane. Almost took that barricade out with him. The crowd, I think, is shocked. No one expected Marko Stunt to do any of this. Except Marko Stunt. And you have to believe Jeff Odell.
Smart.
Marko, with a great DDT, spikes Austin Lane right in the middle of the ring, and the best of the best is in trouble.
Wow.
A running shooting star press right onto Austin. Only got a 2, though. Arrogant cover. No matter how good you are when you're doing stuff like that, an arrogant cover will come back to haunt you.
Especially against someone of the caliber of Austin Lane.
Oh, absolutely. Austin Lane is not to be trifled with. You don't want to take him for granted. You don't want to give him a second to breathe, because Austin Lane lives and breathes wrestling, and he will hurt you.
And especially if you're in the pocket of the Pinnacle, you are certainly not safe.
Oh, he's definitely seeing red. Oh, Marko ducks under the shot, and good luck. Pray for us trying to call this match so far. Oh, great kick to the corner. Bicycle kick puts Austin Lane down.
Do you almost think that Marko has a speed advantage on Austin Lane?
Oh, my. And a senton in the corner. He definitely has a speed advantage. He's a little bit, he's a lot smaller than Austin, let's be honest. And that size advantage is definitely going to help out Austin here. But the speed so far, Marko is running circles around him.
And that can't be something that Austin Lane is used to.
Oh, not at all.
Someone being able to maybe be a little bit quicker.
Oh, blocks the kick there. Kicks the speed up front, and he goes face first into the apron.
Lands himself. See the referee checking there to make sure he can even continue.
Oh, what's Austin going for here?
It's like a fisherman
and
neck breaker.
Oh, my God. That might be it. Marko kicks out at 2.
Bit of a cockier cover there by Austin.
And Dalton, tell me about Austin Lane. Now, we said he's the best of the best, but my God, how good is Austin Lane?
Amazing. Trained by Jerry Lynn, won numerous Match of the Years, Feud of the Years, Superstar of the Years. We've seen him wrestle Ricochet and keep up with him. So,
which won our Pro Wrestling Unscripted Match of the Year last year for CCW.
Exactly.
Gets him up in the fireman's carry position here.
Look at that evil intentions on the face of Austin Lane. But Marko blocks the leg. Oh, another kick. And look how he follows through with that kick. That's full force with that leg.
Just that soccer kick.
Goes for another DDT, but Austin holds on, but that might not be good for Austin.
No, I think he's got him locked into a choke here.
He's got him cinched in.
Oh, look at the torque on his neck, just the pressure he's putting.
But Austin picks him back up. There's that size advantage we were talking about. Marko, smallest wrestler in CCW. Don't let that fool you. Right now, he's doing a fantastic job. But the ease that Austin picks him up. But Marko reverses it into a stunner.
Marko was able to notice that Austin got his arm up around his neck. He knew that the reversal was coming, and Marko able to just twist his way.
Marko goes for another kick, but Austin ducks under it, rolls him around. Kick to the side of the face by Austin Lane. Best of the best, showing off that skill there. Now Marko taking a breather on the outside, but both of these guys look hurt already.
And this is you're not really putting that distance is smart, but Austin Lane is so good at filling that gap, and I think we're about to see it
He's
here.
about to show you right now. But Marko's so quick. Got to kick up, hit Austin before he can even get on the outside of the ring.
Again, I don't think Austin Lane is used to someone who is this fast.
I don't think Austin Lane thought this was going to happen at all when he signed on for this match. We all thought this was going to be an execution. But right now, Marko Stunt is in control. He flips over Austin's back, off the ropes. Front drop kick, puts him back down. Marko Stunt definitely silencing the naysayers right now. A moonsault knee drop.
Maybe those streamers weren't so brave.
Maybe he had an idea. He knew more than we did coming into this.
And that's definitely going to be to Marko's favor. If he can count on his opponent underestimating him, then he knows that he can take him by surprise. And it looks like this may have been what happened with Austin here.
Well, we know Marko Stunt's very young. Youth is on his side. Speed is on his side versus Austin's veteran knowledge and his just pure wrestling ability. This is one of the best matches you are going to see. And Marko Stunt making it very clear that he is not to be underestimated by anybody. Kicks Austin in the face, reverse elbow. Stunt goes up top. But Austin just ducks out of the way and just throws him down to the mat, face first. Austin going for another package pile driver. He promised us before the match that he was going to name the finishing maneuver after us. I'm very proud of that, by the way.
But how Marko is able to kick out? Austin Lane too exhausted to get a real to be able to hook the leg to really cinch in that cover. And Marko was able to kick out.
Well, I think Marko has so much to prove in this match. Everyone knows that Austin Lane is the best of the best. They know what a contender he is. This is Marko's first match at Cape Championship Wrestling. We've seen a lot of new guys coming in lately, and a lot of new guys really trying to make a name for themselves. And I think Marko wants to be known as something more than the Pinnacle's mascot. He's giving it his all here, and don't take anything away from Marko. We may not like the Pinnacle, we may not like what they stand for, but the heart.
And just
Jeff Odell
to
again.
prove your point again.
Jeff Odell again.
And there's just look at the expression on Austin Lane's face.
Austin
right now.
wants to
He
slug him so
hates
badly.
This man.
Oh, but he gave him a second.
That's all it took. Marko with a cheap shot.
Marko with a Canadian Destroyer, flipping pile driver, puts Austin down. I think he might have him. Marko might have the best of the best. Oh my! Austin kicks out it too.
Unable to hook the leg initially, finally was able to gather the strength to pull it, but Austin Lane's still able to kick out.
I'm going to need a ventilator after this. That's what it's called, right?
Something
Sure.
like that.
Sure.
I don't know, but you might need 2 more for both of these competitors here.
And the people here watching, and maybe everyone in the crowd.
Oh, look at Jeff Odell just trying to rally Marko.
What an unbelievable match. You know, Marko told us before the match, you're not ready for this.
And
I don't think we were.
he's the first one to his feet, but immediately kind of drops back
Austin
down.
hurt his hand there, punching him so hard. These two just trading shots. I don't think Marko's having fun anymore either. I think this has turned into a serious, hateful contest. Look at the punches here. Just trading shot after shot.
Yeah, Marko known for his antics, coming to the ring in his underwear.
Goofing off, just having fun at the expense of everybody.
But he's really showing that when what a super
kick. And Austin Lane right in front of Jeff Odell too. Look how proud Jeff Odell is of that.
But he's really turning it up whenever he needs to.
And Austin Lane's quest to destroy the Pinnacle could be shut down early by Marko Stunt.
Marko going to the top here. He cannot have anything good in mind.
He's a little rattled though on that top rope though.
After some of those shots.
450. And that hit. I don't think he got all of it, Dalton.
No, he got the knees, though.
2 count, Austin Lane.
Like you said, I think if he would have connected full force with that would have been it.
You can tell he didn't get the whole thing there, but he did connect enough to really hurt Austin Lane.
And you could almost notice at the beginning there, Austin Lane almost moving a little bit closer to the turnbuckle. That's got to be that veteran experience of knowing that if he can make his opponent overshoot a move like that, that could be an opening that he needs.
At least put him in prime position to get a leg up on the ropes if he can't kick out. Austin Lane, very, very smart. One of the most decorated wrestlers in the world.
But Marko is not phased. He's going straight back to those ropes.
Lane's going to follow him in. Oh, blocks the leg. Oh, a kick. It looks like he got him in the shoulder, but that punch was straight to the face. And another one right to the face. Marko is reeling on the top rope. And Austin Lane just dragging him over, staring right at Jeff Odell as he does it too. Look at the hatred on the face of the best Austin Lane.
Putting him up on top.
Another hard shot. Marko is out of it.
And again, just look at the determination and the anger.
Oh, what's he going for here?
Oh, no. He can't be doing enough. He can't be doing this.
Oh, no.
No.
Crowd, we have a mixture of yes and no's here.
I know you hate the Pinnacle, but
this is too much. This is too much. Oh my God. I think that was the PW driver right off the top rope.
That has to be it.
That is it. Oh my God. Austin Lane picks up the victory. And Allie,
there's the streamers.
There's the streamers.
Marko's streamers coming back to haunt him. Well, if he recognizes it, he may not know
he may
is.
not know what's what anymore. What an incredible match between Austin Lane and Marko Stunt. Absolutely incredible. One of the best matches I've ever seen in my life. I have to applaud both of these guys.